Alright. You playing tuba? Oh. Ah? He said, ah? Huh? Share. How to share real quick.
He's broadcast, not sure.
No, I'm using my phone.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel. And the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, that's my controller. That's my controller right now, he's shaking.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway.
Oh my God, you got a freaking mobile quarterback that's below 75 on the team? Damn, this worked perfectly for you, man. I should have said 74.
What?
I should have said 74.
First down, Murray.
Get his ass.
Right.
Damn.
And his first pass is incomplete.
Damn.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check nickel.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Rolling
nice.
to his left. This one complete to Christian. It's just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Oh, hey, I forgot to make some subs because I don't know who. Oh, never mind.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This complete to the tight end play. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Yeah, I'm just going to take my depth chart real quick.
I don't even know who's good on this team. Hold on, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick.
I bet. Take your time, take your time. You back?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see my death shot real quick, too. Holy snap, these guys got some fast.
Alrighty, when you are.
What is this? Holy snaps. They got some burners.
Okay, let me know when you're ready with your burners.
Alright, I'm ready.
Ready?
2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Murray again, being chased out left.
What?
And
Come on! Catch
Good
that!
effort there trying to
Because
take a
triangle
shot,
because
but it's
you
third
act like
down.
stupid.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray.
Nice.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
I do.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Dancing to his left.
How you see it?
It's the tight end Daniels. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Murray now.
No, what are you doing? Jump!
End zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 10 yards out. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Oh, they got a friggin' stupid one guy over there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space.
What the hell?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Back to Mixon on 1st down.
Oh, come on, Green.
Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd and 11 now. Dalton. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Over 30 yards there, and 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dalton operating in the red zone now.
What the hell was that thinking?
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What the heck was I thinking?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Throw caught here by Bird. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Murray now already over 100 yards passing in just this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. It's caught right side by Daniels. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Decline.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. From the gun, Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Murray now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing again, Murray. Steps away to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be
what the heck, dude? You don't want to pick the ball?
Up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Oh my gosh, man.
Hit him with that.
Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection.
Hey, look at the clock, bro.
Instead, go into an opposite color jersey.
Glitching the game.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drive is insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Let's go. Hey,
on 2nd down, here's Mixon.
Stevan,
2 yards, good enough for a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Move! Hey, Charlie!
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Wow.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Deep half out there.
John Ross, 64 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Murray now on first down. And he finds Fitzgerald. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And Daniels has it left side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Oh, my gosh.
He's at the 50.
Look at those circles.
He's at the 30. 20.
You're funny, man.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You're talking about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early
I'm glad
to
you
let him
didn't
get
look
settled
deep.
back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Oh, damn.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say
What
out
the
of
hell?
bounds.
Would you leave it
So
alone?
it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for
Better
him.
I
start
think you're right
throwing
about
those
that because when the game
routes.
starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Let's go! At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I'm going to run you over. Fast.
To throw here, Dalton. Into
Oh,
heavy
you're not gonna
traffic,
do?
and it's
Damn.
intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford.
Certainly feels
Man,
like
that
the
was
classic
quick
second
on.
guess,
Damn,
but
we should
let's
wait
be
a
honest
little.
about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead, Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Murray, buying time to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, flush to his right.
Oh, damn, I didn't even see him.
Has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald there to make the grab. And the Cardinals
Did you have like your linebacker in a deep blue or something?
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT.
Or your safety or your slot corner?
17-14.
My slot corner curve flat. Is that how I was able to pick you up last time?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken
What
short.
the hell? What happened? He dropped the ball?
The 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Damn.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit.
Oh, I forgot I don't have no
I
timeout.
don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Now, right now, under 100 yards of total offense.
I'm gonna do this.
Dalton, 1st and 10.
Yo, oh, that's cheating.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That's
Going
cheating.
with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field
do that
covered up
again.
essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Dalton. Going deep downfield for Ross. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
We'll go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A final shot before half from Murray. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
All right, time to put on some shoe.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Hit him with the yeet. Yeah.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Sit your ass down. Oh, come
And
on.
he'll take it to the 43-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Sit your ass down.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton.
Oh, this is not
No escape, and he
What
goes
the hell?
down. Hassan Reddick, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
This is a big difference.
And no matter what the
between
situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
That will throw downfield is taken in by his running back.
Really?
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood! Whip. Watch the whip. He's coming. We got double up.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Undercrush. Go. Check 49. Switch.
1st down, Murray. Completes it to Fitzgerald. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Shut up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Come on, fellas.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
No.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray, he sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
What the hell?
Play there but it's incomplete.
Well, this at
Why
least
they
is the
giving me
right
that
idea. I think they've got to get the
stupid
tight end
animation to
more
block this
involved.
up?
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
They look to throw on third with Dalton.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really?
And his guys are going to take over
touched the line and then I
at the
came back up.
39-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to...
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Sneak it.
Picked off at the 40. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it
Man,
back.
2
It's a
pick
pick
sixes?
six from
Good,
Eagles
good.
TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
Come on, now, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray trying again after the pick six. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's got to be a long 56. Mike's 56.
It's our time.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. William Jackson with a pick.
Man, how many times am I going to drive and throw a pick to you, dude?
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way.
That's why he came out like that.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
368.
We're good.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And a big loss here as he's taken down. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Call it no gain there, and they've got a ways to go now on 3rd down.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Check it back, check it back.
368. Hey, 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 hey.
Watch the shit, watch the shit. Hey, hey.
2 by 2. Move.
Jam, 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 jam.
Dalton here from the gun. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating
Good
for
point.
them because they know that they pick up a first down
I
there
hope so.
and continue to
Damn
eat
it.
the clock. Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A good pickup there. 8 yards and a first down completion.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray being chased out left. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Murray. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Now, how about that? Rattled by a big play on the previous snap, they bounce back, and that's exactly what they needed defensively, getting a big play of their own.
Just like that.
Now Murray. And that's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Not done with my adjustment.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And
I was trying to pick another freaking defense and then switch it or audible it to the one I wanted, so that when you read it, it's what is that, but it's not actually what I was picking, you know?
that's usually what our adjustments are, but you have to be more specific. What are you trying to disguise?
So say for example, I was trying to do a 3-4 bear, but then
now
I was
after the touchdown,
select
here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where
What the
your
hell?
preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these
They
situations.
practice this all the time,
They
don't
practice it
they?
all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
I 7. Check right 34. Right 34.
All right, here's Dalton. And he whips that one incomplete there. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I'll be in for sure.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively,
I didn't
you
register
pressure the
yet.
quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly
good
what
for
you
it.
do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
That's caught inside
Wow.
the 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts
Bulletproof.
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. And a pressure there as it's
I'll take
intercepted.
that.
Kiss my ass. What
And
the
a big
hell?
turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bro, my tight end didn't even react.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
The Bengals going to
Damn,
use the
that's
second
big.
of their
What the hell?
timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
He loves me.
This game, it's
They
been
took it
defensively
to the
oriented on both
house.
sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes
You still
on
wanna play
defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know
I can-
that. Anytime
Right.
we have a defensive battle,
You can play
that,
but I'll
as
play
you
it
said, it stands to
if
reason that's the
you're
way the
done.
game
No,
tilted.
play
Someone
Kobe,
had
play
to make a
Kobe.
big play.
I already played
And the
it.
way the
I'm tired
defenses
of
were
beating you
dominating,
today.
that's exactly what we got.
Yeah.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it
Hey,
now.
is it
as this
true
one's
that I
in the
beat
air.
you today? Yes or no?
Yeah.
2 and 2 today? Hell no. No, bro. It's 2 o'clock. We played at 12.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course.
Who's faster?
And,
Huh? Who's faster?
pressure there as it's
Who's faster?
intercepted. Picked up by
Good game.
Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know
The
you
Bengals
play.
drive about to get
Play
going.
Taylor.
They have the lead. Still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the
No,
football.
because you haven't played
Just salted
Taylor
away,
today,
right?
you know?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their
Oh,
job.
I
in a
know how
big
to
way.
beat you now,
know they're on the
Aaron
sidelines
Rodgers.
now starting to take their tape off. And, hey, we've
Damn,
done
bro,
this
that was
thing.
your
The
game.
offense has
Thanks for the
put
pick,
away,
though.
And that means ball
Nah, I'm just
security.
playing around.
Absolutely.
I
Stranger
know you were.
things have
You
happened.
should have killed
So
the clock.
this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's going to be their
I thought too
defense
many-
that gets
too
the
many
ink
picks.
in the headlines
Too
tomorrow,
many
and for
picks.
good reason. They forced
Man, the
5
time-
turnovers in this game.
It's a lot different
And
from
while we
freaking
were watching
Madden.
this game unfold,
Get
I
back on.
kept
I need
thinking
to play
about
more
when we did
red
our
before
training
the
camp
tournament.
tour. And something that
Yeah,
you noticed
don't play
along
us.
the way.
Yeah,
Just
play
about
it.
every camp we visited, when the defense got together.
Oh.